the reason I wrote this book, How to Win Big in the Music Business, forward written by Shark Tank's Damon John, you know, like you had mentioned, even my whole career for the most part, I was like, man, you need to write a book, right? But I think when they said that, they meant it like because my life is so fascinating and the stories and the things that I've done. This is not an autobiography, right? This is a book that's going to help navigate the aspiring artist, DJ, producer, singer, executive, manager, A&R, whatever you want to do in the music business. This is the quintessential modern day guide to helping you navigate your way to winning big. And the principles and the values in this book, although it's wrapped in music, they're transferable to any industry, even your own personal relationships. So the reason I wrote this book was to help people, because I do have a lot, you know, it took a long time for me to realize that the experience, the wisdom, and the knowledge that I have is a commodity that's valuable to a lot of people, right? When I was younger, I used to think everybody thought like me. You know, I didn't think there was anything special about the way that I thought or operated. And as many times as people would tell me flattering things about my brain and how I work, like I always pawned it off to like, they're just saying that because they're my friend. He's just saying that because he wants me to play his record on the radio or whatever it was. I always thought there was an angle on why they were being so complimentary to me, you know, because I grew up very insecure, right? So like all of my wins and successes to me felt like I got lucky or it was a fluke. It took me a long time to be comfortable with being dope, right? And so like when I really realized I was actually pretty dope, you know, it wasn't being on tour with Diddy. It wasn't getting a Grammy nomination. It wasn't finding and discovering and signing DJ Snake and selling 60 million records. It wasn't traveling the world as a successful DJ and making millions of dollars. It wasn't writing songs and producing for Beyonce and, you know, Akon and Pitbull. None of that stuff made me feel like I was dope. You know what I mean? I just felt like I was doing what everybody does in life and just working. Right? I didn't look at it as anything special or anything bigger or better than someone driving a bus. You know what I mean? I'm getting up, I'm doing work, I'm making money, and this just happens to be my job. You know, other people would look at it as more exciting than I did. You know what I mean? Or look at me as more dope than I even look at myself. So when I finally realized these past couple of years that, you know, my experience and my wisdom and the way that I operate is unique and special and is valuable to help other people, I felt it was necessary to create a book to help people. Because one of the things that, as I was coming up, all I would do is see people get fucked over. All I would do is see people lie. All I would do is shady dudes. I used to literally, for years, I would literally look at my manager like, yo, is anybody real? Like, yo, is anything about this industry like genuine? Does anybody actually really care? And when I realized that most don't, one, I realized how to navigate myself. Two, I realized that this is business and not friendship. And three, it made me be able to never get my feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of times people go into things like, say me and you, we start doing some business together. You automatically assume like, we're friends. We're doing business together. We're doing great things together, right? And then we get, you know, hurt or bothered when the business goes sour or we're not doing business anymore, that we lost touch and we're not friends. You're like, yo, man, I thought you were my friend. But it's like, nobody ever said, hey, let's be friends. It was just, we're doing business, bro. Like, it's business. So when you realize that, one, your feelings don't get hurt, and two, you act accordingly, right? Now, I'm not saying don't go in with care and love, because I just got through saying I want to build a business off of decency. So that's why I approach things differently when I do business with people. Everything's understood. It's very transparent. It's very matter of fact. If I'm unhappy, we fix it. You know, you address it. You acknowledge like, hey, this isn't right. This isn't working, or this bothered me. Let's figure out how we can make this not be bothersome again. And I think, you know, I'm totally getting off exactly why I wrote the book, but like, these are all the things that came through my mind of why I thought it was important to write a book, because so many people have been misled, misguided, and misinformed. And I thought it was time for someone that actually did it all, that actually cares, and that actually won big in everything that I'm teaching. I wasn't just a successful DJ. And I'm going to tell you about the music industry. You could look at me like, all right, cool, you're a DJ. How the fuck are you going to tell me how to be a dope manager? You know, I've been all of it. I've been a successful manager, a publisher, an A&R, you know, a DJ, songwriter, producer, artist. I've done it all. And I've won and made tons of money at all, and have built a solid reputation and strong credibility, which is why I'm still around, which is why I'm still doing business, which is why I continue to evolve. If Clint Sparks was stock from when I started, I'm the best stock to buy because I continually go up. It's not a shoot up. It's just continually going up over the years. And I'll continue to go up until I die. I promise you that. So what people are going to learn in this book, when they get this book, How to Win in the Music Business, fully written by Dame and John, you're going to get all the strategies, all the tools in the formula to how to win big. But I'm not going to just give you the formula. I'm going to give you the effective way to utilize this formula. Look, if I just gave you some boxing gloves and told you to jump in the ring, you get knocked the fuck out because you don't know the effective way to use the formula with those gloves in that ring. I'm going to train you. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to help shift your mentality of what you think or the things you think you need to do to win big in the music business. This is going to give you all the information you need to know. And, you know, there's also, when this comes out, there's also a course I have with over 50 videos. Look, this is going to be a long journey that I'm going to go on with you guys. And I'm going to continue to be here long after you read this book. But this is the book that you can continually refer to. It's the modern day Bible for you to win and become successful in the music business. You need to get this. HowToWinBigInMusic.com, HowToWinBigInMusic.com, or go to the link in my bio at Clinton Sparks. All my socials are at Clinton Sparks. The link will be in all my socials at Clinton Sparks. You need to get familiar. If you're serious about your career and you really want to win big, whether you want to be a DJ, a producer, a dancer, a manager, a choreographer, an A&R, an executive, whatever you want to do, a promoter, a videographer, you know, even in my course, if you want to be a filmmaker or a director, you know, I have a whole module with Director X that teaches you literally from how to go from your bedroom to winning big. If you want to learn how to create effective YouTube videos and video content, I have FaZe Rug, who has 15 million subscribers. He teaches you how to create effective content and the best way to get people to come and see your content. You want to learn, you know, how to create powerful production and produce and understand publishing and royalties and splits. You know, we have Academy Award-winning, Grammy-winning, platinum-selling DJ Paul talking about it. So, you know, the course, it has the best of the best in the industry teaching you. It's basically a masterclass on how to win big in the music industry, and it starts with this book. Get familiar.